What is going on, YouTube? Hope you're having a beautifully majestical day. Today is a very exciting day. We have a new car that I have not showed, haven't revealed it on Instagram or anything, and I'm working on it right now, and it started pouring rain, which wasn't fun because what I'm doing is sanding. I don't have to do it outside because it can't fit in the garage. But without further ado, I'm going to show you what we have. It's going to be a big part of the YouTube channel, a lot of all social media, honestly, but super excited. Here you go. Ba-chow! There she is. So obviously you can see I'm sanding down the sides right there because it said Hunter Engineering Company. That's from the guy I bought it from. This is a 69 P15 van right here. She is freaking sweet, and obviously we're gonna show a lot more of this thing. But for now, what I'm doing is I'm getting off of the logos that were on it. It was actually painted on there. Now where I have that green tape going around is actually some really cool pinstriping that I'm gonna save. And once we get that completely done, tomorrow morning, this is going into Cork Sport, downtown Vancouver, where our homie Sol, the one who wrapped all of these, is gonna basically put a white square following the pinstriping so we can keep that, and then it's gonna have happy-go-lucky on each side, website, Instagram handles, all that fun stuff. This essentially is the new mobile shop for the brand, the company, whatever you wanna call it. So let's do a quick tour. I don't wanna get the camera too wet. So yeah, I'm using some 600 grit on a DA, and that's what I was stripping it with, and then it started pouring, and then it started hailing. Now it lightened up quite a bit, which is cool, but it got really messy when I'm sitting there freaking sanding, basically wet sanding the whole thing. So we'll show you, here's the side that still has it, and you can see here's the pinstriping, all by hand by this man right here in 2020. Here she is. Let's go in through the back. No, the back might be locked. I don't feel like getting the keys, but we'll go in through the front. So she is on air suspension. It is completely aired out. Bang, bang, bang. Not a manual. It used to be. We'll hop up in the driver's seat right here. Here's our gear shifter. Nice and beautiful. Some pretty, not a whole lot to show really up here. This is your air switches. It's individual, front left, front right, rear left, rear right. Kind of fun to pop it up and down because I'm not used to that bagged life. Ooh, right down onto the bump stops. Get the back up a little bit. Okay, let's see, I'll see if I can get a shot of dropping her down. And just like that, puts the floorboard right here. It's right on the ground. Nice and convenient for all purposes. Here is our heart of her. Bang, crusty, rusty looking son of a gun. That is a 250 inline 6. She actually kind of does sound like a hot rod, which is really cool because, I mean, it technically is, but so we got up here some lights that you can hit on, and then there's another switch back there to get that. There's so much little fun stuff that I'm gonna miss out, but we're gonna see it throughout the whole channel. I mean, this thing's gonna be in it a lot. Here's our passenger door. It's got a step down. You go right out the floor. Bench, little double upholstered seat. Here's our shelving for all the merch. We got that one too. We got a toolbox that came with it, obviously not with the tools. We go back here. I can't completely stand up because I am just a smidgen too tall, and we gotta finish cutting out these mats on the shelves. But we are gonna load this thing up with merch over here. Probably get some shelves up here with some boxes under there. We're gonna stack this thing as full as possible. Here's our spare wheel. Thing's ugly, but we're gonna stack it as full as possible, as much as we can, to go to all these different shows and events and whatnot. So we got already a couple booked to go to coming up real soon. That's gonna be super exciting. So this video will not be released until I reveal it at a meet this weekend, which is all gonna be in this video because that's gonna be very hectic. Today is Thursday, tomorrow's Friday morning, which is when this is going in to get the new graphics. We were gonna match it with the 350Z, but that's gonna cost too much for now. We're gonna save that one for down the books. Can't come out swinging too hard, am I right? Super fun driving this thing around with the doors open. We've driven it a couple times. Well, it was like an hour and something to get it back here, but I don't want to drive it too much until it has the graphics on it, because I don't want people seeing it around town and not associating with what it's going to be. But what's really cool on this door right here, there's this little thing that you can rather unlock it, so then the thingy, whatever you want to call it, hits this. So when you open it, it can lock into one of these set holes. There's 2 holes in the front, 1 in the very back, or you can just twist it around, so then that gets kind of locked in there. So you see it goes bang, and now you have a free sliding door that will still lock all the way at the back. So a little adjustability, that's pretty fun. But yeah, no, I am super stoked on this thing. Like I said, it's a 69. It's got all the old car ticks, noises, exhaust leaks, everything you could ever hope and dream of. But the dude did daily drive it. He was a super cool guy. He drove the piss out of this thing, I'm pretty sure, which is awesome because we're gonna be doing the same. We will have it on a trailer going up to a show in Tri-Cities because that's about 4 hours, and this thing does leak a little bit of oil, a little bit of coolant, all that stuff. So it's kind of, we do like a little pre-flight inspection before driving it, so to say. So I haven't driven it. Well, I started it today just to make sure she fires up okay, which she does. She has no problems. Oh, I just aired up the front. Coming from being the static life for so long, it was like the most entertaining thing ever. This thing actually, I don't know if the front definitely didn't get all the way up, but I'll see if I can get a little. So I don't know if you can hear it in the video, but you can hear when it hits on the bump stops. So the previous owner was a freaking boss. This man, he drives this thing everywhere, aired out all the time, unless you're taking, you know, obviously you gotta drive it like a low car when you're driving it aired out. You gotta watch for bumps, watch for high centers, yada, yada, yada. What's up, dude? Someone decided to freaking stop having a headache and get out here. I'm showing Devon. It's obviously very messy right now because it started raining. Okay, so I'm gonna set this up and then I'm gonna start sanding some more so we can try and knock this out before weather gets even crazier. So let's do it.
Dope fiend refers to the reefer butt as a roach.
Okay, as you can see, I got both sides off. I didn't show it because it was really boring, but there's a little time lapse of doing it, and it is aired all the way up right now. So now I'm gonna have Andrew air it out. Do the two on the right first at the same time. Okay, here we go. Drop her. Carolina squatting. Now do the fronts. Oh, and you can hear right when they hit the bump stops. That's freaking cool. Okay, I'm gonna get this on the charger, but we're gonna call it a day for this today, and then tomorrow morning we'll film while we get it to the place to get wrapped, and then we'll show some of that going on. Okay, good morning. I accidentally slept in way too much. My throat is kind of sore, so that's why I sound a little raspy mixed with a morning voice, but we're warming up the van right now. Time to go downtown, stop by the Chevron right across the street, get a little energy drink, you know, shotgun a Red Bull, something light, who knows. But yeah, so we're gonna go get that. Andrew's gonna follow me on the Yukon, and then we'll film some while we're getting it wrapped there, and then by the time we get there, I'll be a little bit more awake, so let's get it. What do you call this stuff again? Knifeless tape?
This is
Seamless
knifeless tape.
Knifeless something?
So we lay the tape to knifelessly cut the vinyl. Wow. That's why we call it knifeless tape. I'm short, hold on.
I saw your butt crack.
Butt crack.
I don't know, even aired out this thing. Being under 6 foot sucks.
You're telling me short kings rule. Might be able to drop it a little bit more.
What?
Might be able to drop it a little bit more.
So, no, you're good.
Okay.
Where's those bump stops?
Okay, puppy. Look at this shot, by the way. Shout out to Corksport. Oops. Knifeless tape, initiate. Double fisted.
I can tell.
Oh, hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? Gotta show the back. Okay, we just got back to the house. I didn't film a whole lot or talk a lot in the shop while Saul was doing the wrap. I felt kind of weird because they were nice enough to let us use that shop. Shout out to Corksport, but there was some guys working on actual work stuff, and I didn't want to be annoying or interrupt them, so shut that up so we don't get any bees up in this joint. So yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit more. We weren't able to do everything exactly the way we wanted or get all the graphics on, but we got the website one up on the top, which I love. When you're behind it, you get to see that kind of boom there. That one was actually supposed to go across the door, but it was too big. And then on this side, here is our Ka-Chow. Just looks so clean and neat, and you can almost not even tell at all that there's vinyl versus paint in certain lights. It looks, you can tell a little bit, but so that's on there looking nice. We were able to keep that pinstriping, like I said, which the pinstriping is not perfect, but looks very good. And then we got the Instagram on each side right there. We'll get the 3/4 front shots, my favorite view. What a cutie. She's just so small. All right, and then got the front one, which we weren't able to get the reverse one on because that was also printed too big, so I still have that. Could do whatever I want to do with it. Instagram again, and then that side right there. So that's it. I mean, this thing is such a blast to drive. Everywhere you go, I had people honking, photos, videos, asking me if it's on bags, yada, yada, yada. Insanely fun. Very happy with it. It's like free advertisement rolling around, and it's also a good cruiser. If you're familiar with the Outer Banks, John B calls his bus the Twinkie. Well, we got the Snowball. Suck that, John B. But no, I am really excited for the future with this thing. And I finally found my sunflower seeds I've been looking for. So for today, I'm gonna call it. We got some other plans of stuff. I got some folding and merch to do because this is part of the new drop coming out right here. These vintage tees. I've picked them up, so we're gonna take care of that. And then car meets tomorrow, where we're gonna reveal it. Which when this is revealed, it'll be revealed before this YouTube video is up. We're gonna film that tomorrow. That's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna load up all the merch and the shelves in there, which I don't think I actually showed. I'm gonna open up the back real quick and show you guys. I'm only gonna open one door, so the other door is kind of a pain in the butt. Here's the inside. I don't know how much it's gonna focus. So it came with these shelves already in there. They were really dirty because this was a service truck. So we cleaned them and then put some of these pads on there that we're gonna load the merch up. So I need to cut some more. I think we mathed out. We only fit about 64, well no, plus the top. We can fit about 80 shirts right here. And then across this, I'll have a whole bunch of more merch and whatnot. I got the tent down there. Flag is ready. The table will go in last. Toolbox will probably eventually come out because it's really inconvenient, honestly, and it doesn't lock, so those drawers keep sliding out. Actually, I guess I can just... Nope, okay. That door can be a little bit of a butt. Game plan, and also update on this. The wheels are almost done at the powder coating place. I was in last video, I was talking about that, so pick those up this week. This is gonna be kind of hard part, and the tent is gonna kind of come off the back of it, and that's where we're gonna have the table. So that way when people wanna buy stuff, we can just reach right in there, grab it, whatnot. So, on that note though, we'll be back tomorrow.